Okay, so we are going to finish out this adding and subtracting radicals with 3 examples here. And again, remember, just keep this in mind that we simplify by collecting like radicals. Remember, that means same index and same radicand. And when we are collecting like radicals, it's the same thought process as collecting like terms. So we actually are combining, we're doing the adding or subtracting with their coefficients. Okay, so this one we have the fourth root of y plus 9 fourth roots of y. Or we could read that as 9 times the fourth root of y. Whatever kind of fits your personality the best. Okay, so if we notice, we've got fourth root, index checks out, and both of these are fourth roots of y, so we're good to go. So our answer will involve a fourth root of y. We just have to decide what the coefficient is going to be. So this is 9 fourth roots of y, and this coefficient, just like in our like terms with variables, if we just have one standing on its own, that we understand that coefficient is a 1. So 1 plus 9 is going to be 10. So that is 10 fourth roots of y. And if it makes you feel more comfortable, you can definitely put your multiplication symbol in between the two of those. But just like with variables and their coefficients, we typically don't express that multiplication. It is understood. All right, we can do the same thing with our subtraction. So if, I read this as 6 cube roots of t minus 10 cube roots of t. So both of these radicals are dealing with cube root of t, so that makes them like radicals. So then I'm just going to do the subtraction with their coefficients. So my final answer is going to be something cube root of t, and it will be negative 4 cube roots of t, because 6 minus 10 is negative 4. And that's perfectly acceptable for that coefficient there on our radical notation to be positive or negative. And then we can also extend that idea to, a sum and a difference. So 3 square roots of 10 minus 8 square roots of 10 plus 7 square roots of 10. So all of these radicals are in terms of square roots of 10. So I forgot my equal sign there. So I am allowed to add and subtract these radicals because they are like radicals. So again, that means same index, so they have to be the same type of root, and as well as the same radicand. So we think like radicals here. So it will be square roots of 10, and I'm going to follow my order of operations because addition and subtraction are same magnitude. So we consider them on the same level, so we do them as we see. So 3 minus 8 plus 7. So 3 minus 8, negative 5. Negative 5 plus 7 is going to be 2. So I get 2 square roots of 10. So again, I cannot caution you enough in terms of really making sure before you're adding and subtracting with those radical expressions that you are really honing in on the fact of, do you have like radicals? Because if they are not like radicals, then we cannot collect them together in this way. So when our radical expressions are separated by plus or minus symbols, we kind of revert back to that idea of like terms, and in this case, referring to like radicals. And that is the end of 6.4.